Happy Sunday. We're going to focus on stretching out our back here as everyone gets ready to watch a full day of football. Starting with cat-cows, nice and slow. Plant the left knee, donkey kicks. Fire hydrants. Push up to downward facing dog. Vinyasana, upward facing dog. Right knee to right elbow. Coming through for a pigeon pose. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Gym is not empty, so I'm going to be a little more quiet here in the beginning. What's up, Jordan, Ethan? Yeah, big Ravens game. They really have a chance to just be right back in the hunt. It's pretty crazy after such a tough start to the season. Stay on our butt. Nice relaxed cross leg. One hand behind the back, the other over. Nick Snets. I really have not been watching a ton of NBA. It's one of those things. It's like a long love that feels like it's fizzling out. I need them to change the rules back. There's too many threes. I don't blame the players. This is how they're coached and forced to play nowadays. So now we're just doing some seated twists. What's up, Firefighter Stooley? Appreciate the support. It's a great way to warm up for beginners. Great way to get your twists going as a beginner. You do not need to be in great shape, even if you can only go a little bit. I suggest putting one hand over the other to keep the elbows up. Legs straight ahead. Hands up wide. Exhale. Both hands going to the right foot. Both hands going to the left foot. Left foot over right knee, left hand up in the air. Pretzel stretch. Again, great for the lower back. Butterfly. Trying to get the knees down to the ground. I like that firefighter stoolie. Did 1,000 crunches yesterday. Not going to do that many today, but let's get our first set in nonetheless. Good workout. Try to use this area, sir. Upward facing dog. Child's pose. We're going to go into our standing stretch and then hit the treadmill. So we've got another gentleman in here getting his work. Shake the arms out. Good morning. Left hand on the ground, right hand up in the air. Right leg is straight. Getting a great stretch here. Left leg is bent slightly. And switch. Feet apart, same idea. Grind one side, turn the foot. triangle poses. Opening up the right hip, one leg squat here, the other leg across. Left side is less flexible. Got to keep working on that. Going to some air squats. Working out night versus morning, so it depends on the person. I think anybody that gives you definitive, you got to do it this way or that way, normally full of it. The key is doing something. For me, I prefer the morning because at night it's harder to fall asleep after you get your heart rate up. Angel will probably be more hungry to eat late at night. But if that's the schedule, you're going to make it work. You can still make it work. Oh, fuck. Good work. Oh, good work. Getting old. Old is just a mind state, brother. You're killing it.
That thing's broken.
You broke it.
Yeah.
You couldn't handle you.
The screen's out. I gotta talk.
I'm on the internet right now. You're not in the shop. A day like that. I have a little workout show I do.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, you're not old, man. You're in here working out while everybody else is sleeping.
Yeah.
You're the young man, baby.
Gotta fight the good fight.
Fight the good fucking fight.
Yeah, goddamn right. So you're gonna go to California? I was thinking about it. Newport Beach or Huntington.
Oh, it's my favorite. Southern California. I lived in Marina Del Rey for a year. I worked for a crazy man named Frank. So one day when he makes me have a schizophrenic breakdown, that's where I'm going to move to.
You know what this bar weighs?
45 pounds.
25?
Yes. It's a standard barbell.
25.
Are you bench pressing?
25. Yeah.
Do you want a spotter?
Excuse me?
Do you need a spotter?
No.
You just strike me as the kind of guy that goes to maximum failure. Good stretch so far. Sip of body armor. Got in our 100 crunches, got in some nice air squats. Now we'll get a little arm pump while we listen to my neighbor killing himself on the bench. I love it. Go through your variants, regular, hammer, reverse. See, the problem is that the perch is too big. It's for parallel squatting. So when you bench press, you'll hit that thing coming up.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of scoot forward. That's where I can always spot if you need somebody.
Right. Thank you.
You have to lift it like over your head. Hammers. Reverse.
I thought the painter, this is broken too.
No, it's not. I can show you the trick. I mean, it's broken, but you can still actually use
So
it.
you get the weight for this,
So what you have to do
pay attention on,
is you just have to lift it a little bit.
right?
So once that's off the air, in the air, you can put it in the hole. When it's
Good catch.
down, you can't.
Yeah.
It took me like 2 weeks to figure that one
This
out.
one's fine.
That one's just normal.
So you gotta lift it
So you
up.
just pull it a little bit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, right.
I don't know what the hell mechanically made that happen, but
Yeah.
it does still work. Back to variance. Yes, big W for Frank with the blood sugar. Unbelievable, 5.4%. So proud of him.
Oh.
You can see we're going through the variance here very slowly, under control, elbows not moving, isolating our biceps. And with each curl, we're getting a different focus between our reverse, our regular, and our hammer. Let's pump out some reverse, really focusing on the forearms here. I think we're going to try our next dead hang tomorrow. Back down. Second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, you motion. Oh. Motion.
All right. Julie's now empty for us. So let's go over to our triceps. Now that we got a nice bicep pump, we're going to fully load our arms before we do any cardio. And what we're giving ourselves here is another day of rest on the trapezius, still can't say it right, area specifically as we prepare to get back into our infamous deadheads on Monday. But for now, we're going to keep it really focused on biceps, triceps, stretched out our back, got into some air squats, got in some crunches. We're going to get a little cardio now. And we're going to do a little bit more strength training, a little bit more yoga. And then I'm going to go actually run outside today because it is going to be very sunny and the cold arrives in New York tomorrow, from what I hear from my true weather sources. And how about the Devils? 7-0 at home with Frank and firefighters, cops, military personnel with him in the stands. Unbelievable, including 2 overtime wins. Something magical going on at the Rock. And what I'll do is I'm going to put in the chat my NFL picks after cardio, after I run, and then respond to any thoughts and or questions you guys have. I'll give my quick lowdown on the picks. But I'm feeble. I'm under 500 again. I'm a bum. There's no reason to listen to my picks. But I'm still going to throw them out there. Maybe we get back up to 60 this year. But man, last year was the dream. Let's do another set with our black 40-pound band. Regular curls. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hammers. And reverse. Again, these are going to really help with your forearm and grip strength. Get you better at pull-ups. And I think the symmetry and the form using a band compared to dumbbells does increase effectiveness. I've got a whole rack of dumbbells right behind me, and I'm opting into the 40-pound band. The smooth nature of going through the different variant grips, to me, is unmatched. So your efficiency in your workout goes through the roof with bands. I should really do this more. You can see I really arched my back there, pump my chest out, have the elbows locked at the sides. Whew. Arms are getting pumped. The arms are getting pumped. Moving quickly today. This is going to be a quick, efficient one. We're at 24 minutes. What do you guys think? Can I actually keep it under an hour? Seven, 8. Third set. Hour and a half. That's the guess. Hour and a half is probably fair. I have a hard time leaving, especially on the weekend, and especially when it's cold out. Today it is sunny, so I have incentive because I can get out there and run in the sun. So I'm going to do a nice light jog, just warm myself up. Then I'll feel even better when I'm running outside. It's actually a good little trick if you're a psychotic exercise person like me. If you get warmed up on a treadmill and then you go run outside on that hard concrete, if you're living in a city, it does help, in my opinion, I don't know if this is scientifically accurate, loosen up my hips, my joints, my knees, so I feel more bouncy. I have a little bit more give in my body, if that makes sense, when I start running on the very hard surface. All right. One more set on triceps for 3 sets total. I've done a full arm workout along with yoga, 100 crunches, air squats, all in a very short period of time here. Desperately need a song change, but naturally, when I get on a treadmill, put on my running songs. Whew. Just want to get 20 more air squats, quality ones that feel good before we run. Let's focus on our form here. Like we're pooping in the woods, butt goes straight out, knees don't go in front of your feet. Now this part's not part of the pooping, but then up to your tippy toes. Stay up on our tippy toes on 20. Doing some calf lifts. Should really feel the burn. Then come right back down into your squat. Slowly. Left knee over right elbow, looking up. All right. Let's start running. What's up, Dudley? I appreciate those kind words. Tank's Army's always here. Mental struggles, physical struggles, we all got them. We all got them. Don't feel alone. We're all here to help. All right. I'm going to get a little sweat going. Again, we're not going to run super hard today. Just when we're done with the workout, I'm going to go run outside in the sun. I don't want to start with that song. I want to start with a little bit more.
we had, all good friends we've lost. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And everything's gonna be alright. Oh, hi, 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 oh, hi. No, woman, no cry. No, woman, no cry. Willing, in this future, you can't forget your past. Willing.
as you there sleeping. Let's go drive till the morning comes and watch the sunrise to fill our souls up. Drink some wine till we get drunk. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm thinking, just knowing that the world is rough, and here I'm dancing on the ground. Am I right side up or upside down to this real world? Or am I dreaming of a lady? Let me drink you, please. Won't spill up, drunk, no, I promise you. Whew. Thinking, just knowing that the world is round, and here I'm dancing on the ground, or upside down. This is real. Hello, let my dreaming. Woo! Work, boy, work, boy. Fucking work, boy, work. And it's at times like these when I make my feel, and I know just how I love you. Boy. With each moment, the more I love you. Come on, go ahead and touch me, baby. Always. Dave Matthews, live Radio City Music Hall with Tim Reynolds. Might be my favorite Dave Matthews. That concert. Almost entirely, or maybe entirely on Spotify. So good. All right, let's go with our boy, Bob Seger. Turn the page. This will get us to 2 miles. The girl you knew the night before. Just wish the trip was through. There I go, turn the page. Pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. There in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening when you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what they said. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. So here I am on the road again. Just got 1 lap left. Did our 2 mile jogging. Probably do another 5 miles or so post workout. Let's close a little DMX. Yeah. What's up? Best voice. Yeah. Definitely can't sing along to this. It's a rough rider's road. When I thought Rough and Rowdy, I didn't know what to make my entrance song. It's kind of the least of my concerns because I had 48 hours to go from my roof smoking a spliff to center of the ring of an arena in West Virginia. So I called my buddy Troy, and he said, no brainer. Use the DMX song that Tyson used when he came back from prison. Shout out Troy, because that song hit. And something happened. It's probably going to happen no matter what, but I got special love for DMX ever since that night. R.I.P. Going into our uphill march. Only going to do a couple minutes because we plan on doing a second cardio today. But we still want to get the direct uphill Maury sprint march at the 15 incline. So now when I run outside, the hips, the knees, everything's going to be loose, have extra bounce, and not feel stiff when I start clunking along the concrete here in the concrete jungle. Just over 1 minute left. All right. Just a little bit over. Come down to 7.5. Simple body armor. I haven't heard this one in a while. Sweet Home Alabama. Such a distinct opening. All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Sorry, I just swore all over my computer. Not my best move. Not my best move, Matthew. Not your best move. Okay. So let me wash off the treadmill, and we're going to keep working. Great to see so many people in here. Happy Sundays. Happy Sundays. Happy Sundays to all. Quick, wipe down. All right. Already done a nice arm workout, triceps, biceps, supersets, back and forth. We did a good 30 minutes or so of yoga, including 100 air squats. Air squats, a couple hundred crunches, and now we're back on the ground. And what we'll really do here is I'm going to turn my music off so I'm not yelling. We're going to go through NFL Sunday back stretching and then finish with one last arm pump before I go outside to run. But I think doing these stretches on Sundays are very practical because I know a great deal of you are going to spend the whole day watching football. Let me get back to here. Let me see this. Okay. All right. So what I'll also do is quickly throw in the chat my picks for the week, which Frank has already tweeted out, but just in case you wanted to see them again, and I'll kind of talk through them as I'm doing my stretch here. Thanks for asking, Ethan. My dad is battling. It's a day-by-day battle. I'm going to give him a call as I do every day after I work out. And for anybody out there battling with their family dementia, anything like that, all my love, all my support. It is not easy, but with the right attitude, you fight through it. So we start with our cat-cows, regardless of your fitness level. These are going to really help loosen up your lower back. If you're about to watch 12 hours of football, I highly recommend this. Now, I have to pick the Patriots every week. They're kind of a torturous team to pick because my basic view on them is they're not the most talented team, but they're extremely well coached. So they can keep any game close, including games that they're supposed to win, as well as games you think they're going to lose. So it's hard with these tight spreads and good matchups, but I'm sticking with Braves for this week. And we're going into our donkey kicks. This might not seem like a back workout, but notice how my back is arched. Notice how my core has to stay stable. And then by going from the donkey kicks right into the fire hydrants, you're completely stretching out that right hip, which is going to dictate how part of your lower right back feels. So everything is interconnected, quite literally. And embracing some exercises that you might not normally do, or you might think that's not the muscle I want to work. If you keep an open mind, you'll be surprised by all of the benefits that come along with these core stretches, workouts, warm-ups, whatever you want to call them. After we get to 10, we go right into our fire hydrants, give you a better angle. I'm taking the Lions, -9.5 at Washington. I don't like giving that many points, but Washington seems to be a mess. I think the Lions are due for a bounce back. I copy and pasted it so it looks a little funky dunky. I got the Browns, -2.5 at the Jets. Again, laying points on the road. Stu Feiner would tell me probably a fool, but it's the Jets, so fuck them. Cardinals at Seahawks. Sorry. Yeah, I really fucked this up, didn't I? What do I have? Chargers there. Seahawks +3 each card. It's Cardinals -6.5 at Seahawks. Yeah, okay. So I got the Cardinals +6.5 at the Seahawks, and then the Steelers +3 at the Chargers. So basically, the way I describe my picks is exactly how confident I am and exactly how seriously you should take them. But I share them every Sunday, so I'm sharing them. Let's see if I can get hot again. All right, another great stretch for the lower back. Right foot over left knee, left elbow over right knee. For those that might say, well, you already did this before you ran. Yes, I did. Now that we've run, we've broken a sweat, we're much more loose. And we're going to get even more out of the stretch, be able to twist even more and increase our flexibility. That's the other thing with stretching. It's not just maintaining what you can do. If you start here, you work your way here, you work your way here, and eventually you're able to really start folding your body in half. Come back to cross-legged, palms on top of each other like this. We're just doing twists with our elbows cocked up in the air. Great for the obliques, good for burning fat in the belly. Also nice for the lower back, keeping it warmed up, keeping it loose as you go into a day of sitting or slouching. I'd also recommend working some of these in during the games, maybe at halftime. Maybe if your team's getting their asses kicked and you need to just take a break for mental health. Hand behind the back, stretch the opposite way. Really exhale. Hand behind the back. Exhale the other way. Another great back stretch regardless of fitness level. Flat on your back, both knees up in the air. Let one leg down. And then put your knee across your body, trying to keep your shoulders rather, flat on the ground. It's going to really stretch out your lower back. Bring them back in. Other leg drops. And we go the other way. We come back to a ball. So now we're pulling our body in, which means if we roll over, we go right into pushing our body up with our head up in the air for some up dog push-ups. Let's do 20. Good morning. All right. I'll get over here in the corner so I'm not in the way. Yep. Okay. Finish up with some sit-ups. Back to our up dog push-ups.
That's closed. Touching our toes straight up. Go back into a couple air squats. I gotta stay quiet because we got more people in the gym. So we're going to work our way through some more variant curls to wrap it up. All right, guys. Nice workout today. Gym's getting a little crowded, so I'm going to wrap it up. Go for a nice run outside. Hope everyone has a great Sunday. Love you, Dudley. Take care of yourselves. Hey, life is hard. So be tough. Make the most of it. Take care of your people. Check in on a friend. Call your parents. Have a great end of the weekend. Another week coming. I will see you guys in the morning. Love you all.